Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys all had a great spring break. I hope that you took the chance to take some time away from schoolwork and found time to spend with your family and maybe even got outside for a little bit. I know I didn't do a whole lot, but I did a lot of grading. I stayed in my pajamas most days. Um, there are a few changes this week that I want to go over. Um, First, I am going to start doing some Zoom meetings every week. So I'm going to do 2 Zoom meetings every week, one on Monday, one on Friday. We're going to do the Monday ones on at 9:30 and the Friday ones at 1:30. So we have a morning one and then we have an afternoon one. You do not have to come to these Zoom meetings. You can come to only one, or you can come to both, or you don't have to do any. It's just a great way for us to communicate. I think this is a great time to ask any questions. It's a great time to also just see each other. I don't know about you, but I'm sure missing all of you. So I'd love to see you guys at these Zoom meetings. I will send the Zoom meeting invites, so the link and the password to these meetings, on Sunday night for the Monday meeting and on on Friday morning for the Friday afternoon meeting. I'll be sending those to your email addresses. So if you don't know how to get into your email, you need to let me know so you can make sure to get those. Second, I have a new way that I am going to be taking attendance. I'm going to be also using, if I see you on GoGuardian or if you're submitting things, you're of course counted present. But there's a new way, a new thing that I want to try, and that's a form. It's a daily check-in, and it's this little kind of questionnaire that you will fill out, and it's a great way for me to kind of check in to see if you have any excuse me, any questions, if you're having any issues with Google Classroom, or even if you just want to share something with me. I'm going to actually show you what that looks like. This is the form. It's going to be in your Google Classroom with your morning announcement every single morning. You're going to put your first and last name. Tell me, how are you feeling today? Are you ready to work? Are you happy? Are you sleepy? Are you upset? Are you silly? Really just click one of these so I know how you're feeling today. Is there anything you want to tell me? And this can be about school, it can be about life. If you just want to share something with me, I'm not in the classroom to talk to you guys one-on-one anymore, so I'd like to hear a little bit from you. Were you able to find all your work today? So this is going to be like, do you know where you can find everything? Do you need help starting any of your assignments? If you click, you're going to click yes or no, and when I see your answers here, I'll know if I need to reach out to you or not. And then if you have any questions, these are a great way. Right here's a great place to put a question. If you're struggling with an assignment, if you can't find something, if you need to retake a quiz or anything like that, this is a great place to put this. Every morning, this, like I said, will be with your morning announcement, and I'll be able to use whatever you put in here to kind of help me gauge what I need to check in on you with. If I see you on GoGuardian and I know that you had a question about history, I'll look at your question and I'll come and answer your question on GoGuardian. Or if you had a question on where to find something, you couldn't find an assignment or you needed to retake a quiz, this is all something you can put in here, and I'll know that because you'll have filled it out and I can touch base with you. And basically that's going to be, if you submit that every morning and you don't submit anything else for the rest of the day, I'm still counting you present. That is one of the best ways for me to know that you're here. It's kind of like the question, instead of doing the questions at the end of our announcement now, that's just one way you can, that I know that you're present. And then third, we have changed a few things with our schoolwork. We recognized that there were many of you that were feeling a little overwhelmed with the amount of work. And even though it's the same that we usually do in the school day, now there's technology and you have to use computers and you have to share computers maybe with siblings, or it's just kind of stressful. So we recognized that, and a lot of people were spending a lot more time than we want you guys to spend on schoolwork. We do not want you to live your entire day behind a computer working on school. So we decided to make a couple changes to help you out and to help us out actually too. So I, for one, have scaled back in history, and What that's going to look like is instead of having an assignment every day or a lesson that you have to watch every day, you only have one lesson you'll have to watch a week. That lesson might be a little bit longer because I might be putting a few chapters in one lesson, but you're still only going to have one assignment, but you'll have the whole week to finish it. This week is just a teeny bit different with that, but your assignment for today is really easy. And then for ELA, we are not going to do reading and writing every single day. We're going to rotate weeks. So this week you're going to be having reading assignments, but you will not have a writing assignment. But next week we'll have a writing assignment and you're going to do that. So you will never have to do writing and reading in the same day. Let's see. Math is still pretty scaled back. You have a couple videos in Khan Academy that you'll have to watch, and then you'll have your questions, but you really shouldn't be spending more than 30 to 40 minutes in all of these classes. And so that brings me to the last thing is that I hope I see you in our Zoom meeting because I sure miss all of your faces. I'm going to go through with what you need to work on today, okay? So, like I said, there's no writing. So look here, it says no writing this week. For reading, you are going to go into where you're going to be finding lessons on theme. It's going to be, they're called Google Classroom task cards, and you only need to do the first 5 slides. So only do slides 1 through 5 in Google Classroom under theme. It's in Perusage 4th grade under theme. For literacy block, I know I had assigned you books, but since we're not going to be meeting with partners, now is your opportunity. You guys can read whatever you'd like on Epic. Try to pick a book that's just right. Read for 30 minutes. There is a reading log that you can fill out for this. With math, you will be watching the 2 videos on Khan Academy, and then you're going to complete these problems, 1 and 2. So it looks like you'll have just like, it looks like 8 questions that you'll have to do today. In social studies, you are going to do, because we've had a week off, I wanted to review what we've learned so far. So you're going to have a slideshow that's a study guide. This is something I'm going to continue to add to, so you'll see it again. But I want you to read through the slideshow. It's called the Revolutionary War Study Guide. Read that. And then once you have finished that, I have a review game on Kahoot that I want you to play. And Kahoot does tell me when you play it, so make sure you do play it so I know that you are doing it. This really shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes today, okay? 30 to 40 minutes each time. And then in science, you're going to be being introduced to Utah biomes. Your special today is music, so please check your music classroom. So that is what you should be working on today. Once you've listened to this and read through this, please go to your form, fill that out, and I will see you at 9:30 in Zoom.